A wonderful good morning to everybody and happy birthday NIO Firefly. Hello everyone, this is NIO Life again. Today I'm gonna pull a publicity stunt and this is in the best interest of NIO. So please watch the video until the end of the entire video, particularly for people who work for NIO. I have nothing but the best interest for the company in my heart. Everything I do is for the benefits of the shareholders, employees, and the brand. I'm a super fan. I travel around the world to come here to make those videos. This is not easy for me to make those videos, so please stay with me. So what I'm doing here is I got myself a BMW MINI, and I'm charging the MINI at the expense of NIO right here. Yeah, so it's at 88%, it's charging at 10 kilowatts, and only in 2 hours or something it will be fully charged. Doesn't really matter. Fully charged supposed to have 326 kilometers of range. So why I'm doing all this? Because I would love to test today at the birthday of Firefly. I would love to test the car. However, I'm not in China, and you guys all know probably the Firefly gets launched today in China, not in Europe, in China. So this is the next best thing I can do, which is looking at the direct competition of Firefly, because anybody in the market in Europe who is going to potentially buy a Firefly, the most likely car the person's going to consider is that car over there. It's actually the standard Mini. May not even be the 5-door Mini, just the 3-door Mini, because a lot of people just buy the 3-door and they're done with it. And I have not driven the 3-door Mini for a while, so I thought I'd get myself a refresh course to see how the car has developed itself, how does it drive, how does it feel, because cars is like software and hardware combination, like a smartphone. If you have not experienced the latest version of the particular car as an electric car, most likely you're going to be outdated in your knowledge and experience. And from the customer's perspective, they don't care about the previous experience, they only care about how the car is now today when they go to the market to buy. So let's take an exterior review of the car first. Of course, the iconic Mini look, and Firefly has now also a super iconic look. Honestly, I find the Firefly's look way more iconic than the Mini's iconic look, because Mini's losing the grille. Mini always had a nice grille, and Mini is slowly losing the grille, but the headlight is still quite okay. However, the Firefly's headlamp and the front and back looks so nice. I can't wait to see one in person. So this one we're looking at is a higher spec version of the Mini. Of course, the demo cars usually comes with a higher spec, so they will like to sell you the higher spec. So wonderfully spec'd with 360 cameras and interesting design elements. By the way, the previous Mini rear lights, I find it much better looking. This is the Union Jack design. The previous version, the Union Jack is far more prominent and looks really like the flag. Here you need to squint to see the Union Jack in here. That is how I would describe it. The rim is fine, 18-inch, 225, so it's pretty wide actually for what it is. This car is has 4 identical wheels and is front wheel driven. And in case you wonder what is the heritage of this car, this is actually a reworked, re-engineered BMW i3 over the years. So the i3 was a financial failure but a technological success. It was a great car to propel BMW into the next generation electric technology. And I really love the i3, particularly the i3S, which I personally own and have been driven more than 250,000 Ks in it, believe it or not. I drive a lot. So I'm very familiar with the i3 drive units and the range limitation and everything. But here we're talking about the Mini. This Mini is very different to an i3 in a certain way. So let's take a look at the range, because this is what everyone wants to know. Range, right? So luckily we plug this in and we can see the displayed range. And BMW and Minis are usually quite honest with their real range estimates. So they estimate to be 326. I'm gonna believe them because my i3 usually is very good with estimate as well. And this thing is at 89% and currently range is 290 kilometers. So you're probably gonna watch Firefly videos, and in the Firefly videos today that's launched, they're all gonna talk about the range for sure. So do let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the range? This is the larger battery, so this is the largest battery you can buy in the Mini. So this is the most range you can get in the Mini, 326 Ks, and I have the car until today 2 p.m. and I was told by the salesman, who was very nice, Michael is his name, working for Procar, and shout out to Michael. I have nothing but love for BMWs as well, and he's a very nice person, and he told me I will most likely be the only person test driving a car today, because today is actually a sandwich day between two public holidays, and most car companies do not work today, like NIO today. Everything's closed. That's the reason I'm here. I'm actually surprised they don't lock down anything. So anybody who come here can, in theory, charge the car for free. Why not? At least give them exposure. Cheap exposure to get everybody to look at your cars. Why not just tell everyone come here to charge for free? Why not? Why not? Okay. Now, interface. Let's take a look at the interface here. This is my second time interfacing with the Mini. Last time was with the Mini Aceman. This is much better. This is what I remember. So 16.3 is for the last 391 kilometers. So this consumption is actually quite reasonable. Consider most likely he drove a lot of highway as well. So 16.3 is reasonable. So 16 points, that means the estimates all will be very precise, because any of those estimates is based on the previous driving experience, and since the last driving data is almost 400 kilometers long, the 16.3 should be quite reasonable. So that's the time, almost 10 o'clock, Saturday. I work very hard. Okay, now let's play around a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing here. So they have Apple CarPlay, assisted view. What does it mean, assisted view? What am I looking at? No idea. Okay. Außenbeleuchtung, external lighting. Alexa, it has Alexa. Hey Alexa. Alexa. Hey Alexa. Hello Alexa. No. You have to activate it? Is it? Anmelden. Oh, you have to register with Alexa service first, otherwise it wouldn't work. So Alexa is the service by Amazon. So you need to register. So you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I don't know if Firefly has it. I suspect not, because it has its own proprietary system. Is there anything else? Let's celebrate. What does that mean? Oh, no. This is copyright music. Why do you guys put copyright music in the car? Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't get a copyright strike just for this. Yeah. Oh, employee is here? Is he the employee? I remember he's the employee, right? Yeah. So, I think he's the employee. Or maybe someone who wants to look at the cars. Probably. Okay, so let's see how snappy it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is snappy enough. Can you twist and turn? Yeah, you can. The map is decent. The software is good. Yeah. So you can compare this to Firefly and see for yourself how the thing are going. And what else? Almost 10 o'clock. I think I'll start driving, because I have enough range, 300 kilometers. I only have like very few hours to drive around. So this is just the initial video to tell everybody what I'm doing today. I'm gonna make additional videos about this car in comparison with Firefly, and then everything should be good. Yeah. Maybe I should go ask him later. That's this guy. The reason I'm hesitating is because it's this person. I think he works here. I'm not 100% sure. I believe he works here. I may just go ask him. Yeah. Okay. I'll let you guys know later what's going on. I thought this place is closed today.